Breaking news, breaking news. Price Johnson, the suspect they have been looking for who may have taken her life, has been arrested. However, rumours in the streets is that the mother knew him. Rumours in the streets that the mother lied. Let's talk about it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, subbies. Hey, wagonists. How y'all doing? Hope you're good. I'm back for another video. Anybody new passing through, please stop and subscribe. Click on the notification bell. Click all so that when I drop a video, you get the call. Guys, so I'm back to do an update on my video. I believe it was from yesterday. We have updates on Price Johnson, whose life was horrifically taken in her home in Spanish Road, St. Andrew, Spanish Town Road, St. Andrew. Well, a suspect has been arrested, and the suspect was arrested around his family. When the suspect was arrested, he was found amongst family and friends. Okay? The word in the street is that the suspect was a boyfriend of the schoolgirl. The word in the street is that the mother knew this man. The word in the street is that the mother lied about the circumstances because the man is a dangerous man and she is scared because she lives in the garrison, guys. They live in the ghettos. They live in the bad areas, right? The word in the street is that it wasn't a blade, it wasn't a hammer, it was a machete, what belonged to the mother that was there in the home. Guys, is this enablement at its most tragic end? Is it? People were saying how when the mum was crying in the street and crying around, the bottom of the apartment block, that nobody was consoling her, nobody was going over to her, nothing. People in the area who live in the block and around said that is because the mother knew him. She knew the girl had the boyfriend. And it's not about her knowing him, all right, she know him, she allowed it. But if it's true that after this girl's life was taken so tragically, that the mum lied, that's another level. If all of this is true, and let's say allegedly, you've already enabled your daughter to have boyfriend as a school child. You would have already enabled your daughter to be allowed to have activities with him, what she shouldn't be having as a minor. You would have already enabled him to be allowed to come to the home when you're not there. If it's true, because I don't know if it's true, guys, but this is what is going around all over social media, right? If this is true, after all those previous enablement, when your daughter's life would have been tragically taken, you still turn round and enabled this man to be on the loose. Yeah? A man unhinged can go and harm anybody. The question is going to be now, when he went amongst his friends and families, did they know what he did? Did they hide him? Did they know what he has done? Did they enable and hide him too? Huh? Is this why there was no screams? That's what the people are saying around the tenement yard, that there was no screams because it was considered to be her boyfriend. Which would mean maybe he didn't break in. Mum said the doors they don't lock the door. People have said around the place they see him come and go all the time. The guy that's been arrested. If that's the case, how come in them first hours nobody said nothing, nobody know what's going on, nobody don't hear nothing? Sadly, the reason is because this is the Garrisons. This is Badman Place. I don't know, maybe it's someone hard for me growing up in the UK to understand what, a garrison is really like. I just feel like, I don't know, I'm not there, so I don't know how it feels, but I just feel like if it was me, you done take my daughter, take me too. I would not have held that secret. I would not have enabled it. They would have picked him up the first night if I could have helped them to do that. So there's a whole load of enablement, guys, going on. Apparently, allegedly. That would be with the community of the tenement yard. It could be with the mother and the suspect's family and friends who he was amongst when he was arrested. Did they know what he'd done, or did he go down there and act as though he had done nothing? I don't know. So that is the update, and I'm sure we will soon hear the real facts. Because if he was in any way affiliated with that schoolgirl and the mother knew, the police will be contacting her. People kept saying why no one's consoling her, but I don't know. If that was me, I would have still gone over to her. Because no matter what, that little girl should still be alive. No matter what. No matter what. If the mum is an enabler and allowed her daughter and bring up her daughter that way that she's allowed, still whoever she was allowed to be with, even though that is wrong, has no right to take her out of this world. No rights. And in such a hedonistic, evil, violent, crazed, like he must have been crazed to do do. And then on top of it, I mean, somebody videoed it while she still had a breath in her body, I believe. Do you think that was him, guys? Could it have been the suspect who took that video before he ran out of the house and release it? Who went in there and took the video? They should be arrested as well. They should be arrested for being on a crime scene, videoing, putting such disgustingness out in social media. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Hasn't been sent to my phone. I don't want it. I don't know where they're watching that. But I hear various people, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, said they've seen it. SoFlo said he see it and it's a hard watch and he could never look on it again and he wish it was not sent to him. I heard him talking about it. So I don't know, boy, I mean, I know. It's story after story after story. I tell you something. I don't know what water them are drinking at Jamaica. Yeah? But any mothers who are hearing these things and they know their surroundings and they know how things can go, or they know their schoolgirl daughter have boyfriend and much older than their age and taking part in intimate activities, you better draw it in and stop. Because something's strange going on. I'm telling you. And in this world today, God knows what it really is. I wonder if these people are real people or if they're cloned people or if them get so, I don't know. So much people had gone crazed up. There are so many hookers and you don't even have to be a hooker. There's so many big women that they could make a friendship with, and get intimate relationship free. But you know what I realize? When you watch crime shows, it teach you they enjoy what they do. That is the thrill. The thrill to give pain. People like that. That is the part where them like. To have that control. There's some sort of buzz out of taking the life. They just don't care. They don't recognize life as important. I don't know, I tell you something. Prayers out to Price Johnson's mother. Because if she knew this man and she had allowed her daughter to be involved in relationships and she knew this man, she's going to feel like double worse. It's a double whammy. You lose your daughter and you really knew this person and you really lied after. I'm telling you, I didn't even dream to think she was lying, but the day your daughter died and I watched the video and then you just said, well, this is what God wants. This is what God knows what he's doing. And this is how it is. And we just have to live with it. And there was a second I thought in my head, this is what I thought. She's really strong to be able to just put it into God and say, like it's God's will, like this is, like God knows she will answer to, God's stuff. And I thought, she's really strong. She's strong. At that stage, she was having the interview and she was kind of calmer than earlier on. And I thought, that lady's strong. It didn't cross my mind. And then I want to know who was the person that said it was unhinged, mentally ill person seen running away. Who was that? Because that is a whole made up story. It's looking like that is a whole fabricated story. It's looking that would send law enforcement down the wrong road, looking for wrong things. Who was that person? Where that come from? Where does that come from? So we know the guy's name is Imani Ignot, but he has a couple other alias names, I believe, but that's the first name I ever heard, so that's what I remember. Allegedly, he is one of them bad man there. Someone to be afraid of, allegedly. So we will get updates. We will know. We're going to hear it in the streets, YouTube streets. We're going to hear it on Instagram. We're going to hear it on Facebook, Gleaner, Loop, Star, everywhere. Drop a comment below, guys. I want to know what you think. Have you heard any of these rumors floating around? Does anybody come across my little channel, my little unknown channel that is in that area, can tell me if these rumors are true? Like, share, comment below, and look after your children. Look out for them. Something strange going on. It's like aliens landed and scatter all over the place. Comment below, guys. OMG is out.